Well, hello, children. It's me, Santa Claus. I'm home at the North Pole, but I wanted to read you a poem, and with the help of our friends at the Southworth Library in Dryden, New York, we're going to make this happen. Now, this is my very favorite Christmas poem. It's called The Night Before Christmas, and it's by Clement Seymour. It was the writer, and these illustrations and pictures were made by Christian Birmingham. And it goes something like this. So sit back, settle down, and we'll get the poem started. 'Twas the night before Christmas, and all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas, which is me, St. Nicholas, Santa Claus, soon would be there. The children were nestled all snug in their beds, while visions of sugar plums danced in their heads. And Mama in her kerchief and I in my cap had just settled down for a long winter's nap. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. The moon on the breast of the new-fallen snow gave a luster of midday to objects below. When what to my wondering eyes should appear but a miniature sleigh with 8 tiny reindeer. With a little old driver so lively and quick, I knew in a moment it must be St. Nick. More rapid than eagles, his coursers they came, and he whistled and shouted and called them by name. Now Dasher, now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, on Comet, on Cupid, on Donder and Blitzen. Oh, I have to show you this picture. It's the reindeer. I'm sorry. Isn't that wonderful? Look at it. It's very good likeness, actually. They love this picture. That's why I shared it with you, especially Comet. It's his favorite. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall. Now dash away, dash away, dash away all. As dry leaves before the wild hurricane fly, when they meet with an obstacle rise to the sky. So up to the housetop the coursers they flew, with a sleigh full of toys, and St. Nicholas too. And then in a twinkling I heard on the roof the prancing and pawing of each little hoof. And as I drew in my head, I was turning around, down the chimney St. Nicholas came with a bound. He was dressed all in fur from his head to his foot, and his clothes were all tarnished with ashes and soot. Oh, here's another good picture of me. And I'm telling you to be quiet because I'm sneaking in. And I don't want anyone to know that I'm there. That looks like me. That's a good picture. A bundle of toys he had flung on his back, and he looked like a peddler just opening his pack. His eyes, how they twinkled, his dimples, how merry. His cheeks were like roses, his nose like a cherry. His droll little mouth was drawn up like a bow, and the beard on his chin was as white as the snow. In the moonlight, do you remember? It's gleaming, it's beautiful. The stump of a pipe he held tight in his teeth, and the smoke, it encircled his head like a wreath. He had a broad face and a little round belly that shook when he laughed like a bowl full of jelly. Ho, 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 ho. He was chubby and plump, a right jolly old elf. And I laughed when I saw him in spite of myself. Ho, ho, ho. A wink of his eye and a twist of his head soon gave me to know I had nothing to dread. I'm a nice man. Santa Claus is very nice. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and he filled all the stockings and turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle, or perhaps a dandelion. You might might know those better. But I heard him exclaim as he drove out of sight, "Merry Christmas to all, and to all a good night." Isn't that wonderful? It's a lovely poem, and of course it rhymes, and it's in a very pleasant meter. I hope you've all enjoyed it. I think you should take the time to find the book, get a copy of the book, and read it to each other. Read it to your parents. Parents, read it to your children. It's so much fun. You will enjoy it immensely. Until I see you again, be good and Merry Christmas.